Yo, welcome back to my channel, R.A.R Music and Tech. And if you're new to my channel is actually about music, especially beatboxing. I've been beatboxing since 2016. I already do some beatbox original and also some beatbox cover and also some song cover. And I also reacting to the beatbox video. And I also sometimes want to talk about audio engineering. And I am a technology enthusiast. I do some gadget review and also explanation about some technology terms. And this video is a part 2 of my top 10 SBX Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition rounds. So I already mentioned the number 10 until number 6 on the part 1 of the video. You can check it on the latest video that I uploaded before this video. And in this one, I will talk about my number 5 until my number 1, starting from the number 5.
To leave.
It's KBA round 2 semifinal 1. Okay, why I love this round so much? Because I think there are several things that I need to mention. The first part, he do the same rebuttal as he do against Mirza, the water bottle things, and it's actually dissing the Robin's mix, which is not always on point, as we know, while KBA is almost on point every time. And for the beginning of this round, the atmospheric sounds is really catchy, and the lyrics itself is "take you to another dimension" is also catchy. The first drop is actually very good drop, and then he mentioned that record your next video on the hospital, and then the ambulance siren sound, and then the lyrics before the second drop with that kind of mix, call me Batman, you are second to me, because province is actually, if you didn't know or don't know about Batman has the sidekicks or his assistant, some kinds of hero's assistant called Robin. And that's what KBA wants to brings here. The references is there. Call me Batman, you're second to me. So KBA is the main heroes, while the Robins is the sidekicks or the secondary heroes or the assistant heroes. And then the drop itself is actually come from the Batman old theme, the cartoon one. You can search it on YouTube, and that's kind of amazing and out of nowhere for me. That's really surprising. And also the outro of this round is very smooth, and I like about this whole round. And next, my number 4. Robin's round 4 quarterfinal 1. This one is the first time Robins do the Loopstation round while moving. I mean, he's on top of a car and the car actually goes backwards. That's kind of dangerous for Robins, for the one steering the wheel, and for the one who take the shot of that round, which is I think Brez take the shot there. And Actually, looping outside is very hard because you can't see clearly the button. I mean, the indicator of the loop station is green, yellow, and red. And if you're under the sun directly, you can't see that light clearly. And that's very hard to do the rounds outside because of that. And Robbins take those risks and made this round, which I think one of the most beautiful loop station round ever. The singing part is actually touching my heart, while the moving car is actually giving the visualization of what the lyrics said, and I really like this round so much. And he maximized the time there until the zero, I think, or maybe over the 3 minutes 30 seconds, and that's just giving some goosebumps to me, although I think it's not really the best goosebumps because I had number 3 under number 1. And for the number 3, Christoph round 4 final. I know some people sleeping on this round. I mean, this is not their usual round, favorites round from Christoph, but I think it's my most favorite Christoph's round. The reason is the evolution of this round. The first thing, Christoph actually using the red and green, and it's some indicates to us that he's from Hungary because that's the color of the nation flag of Hungary. And then he bring us to some atmospheric, like you in the wood or in the forest. And then the lyrics came, which I think this is the lyrics, the Hungarian language, because I don't know what he said there. And it feels like a fantasy world at the beginning, and then it suddenly came the drum part when it evolved to the trance music, and that's kind of unique for me. And then after that trance music, he continuing evolving that trance into the more hard trance, and then at the end he put the high notes melodic kind of Russian song. I think that is the Hungarian traditional song, and I always like traditional song. I myself do some of the traditional song as my beatbox routine, and the outro itself is really take it slow. It feels like Christoph really enjoying making these rounds, and that's what makes me enjoy this round so much. And then for the number 2, 'cause I am a lion, a wild animal. I am a lion, a fool outside the box. Robin round 3 semifinal 1. So I think this is Robin's best rounds, both from the visual because he's on the river. The background of him is actually kind of forest, kind of woods, and the singing itself is really touching my heart. It's like and it is actually have I think the best mix from Robin in this round. And again, as I said before, doing Loopstation outside right under the sun is very hard because you can't see the light clearly, the indicator clearly. And then it's very beautiful, the singing part, the drop part, it's really beautiful. Starting from the very first drum set, melodic, until the outro itself, it's one of the best rounds ever created, both from the visual and also the musical, because it's really touching my heart. It really gives me a goosebump more than Robin's rounds against Frosty. For the number one, yes, you guessed it right. Frosty round 3 quarterfinal 1. And that's the reason why I put his song as the intro and outro for this channel. That's how much I like this round. The very first thing, he did the silent recording, and then the first sound that came to us, it's wow. It just make wow. It's surprising me so much. And then started from there. He builds the very different atmosphere that I never feel from any Loopstation round ever. And then when the transition came, it hyping up really up. It makes me want to know, come on, let's give us the drop. And the drop itself is out of this world. The best drop ever made ever on Loopstation. And then after the drop itself, it's kind of turned down a little bit, and then another transition come, and then the second drop come. It's amazing. It's, I think, the best drops ever made on a Loopstation, and I think in my personal taste it's more amazing than the Saro's drop. Although people say that Saro's drop is the best, I think this is the only Loopstation drops that top the Saro's drop. And also the outro itself is really complementing or completing the atmosphere that Frosty trying to build in the whole round, and I love this round so much. And that's it. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you dislike it, and share it to the people who are also a beatbox enthusiast. And I think yeah, that's the wrap. KBB, or the SBX Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition, is one of the best, if not the best, Loopstation or the beatbox online event ever. And I hope Swiss Beatbox still doing it next year, because I surely want to join. And thanks for watching. See you next time.